All right. Hello, everyone. So this is the assignment walkthrough for the Building an AI-powered website, which is, I believe, to be a very fun assignment. So in the time of this video, I will create and publish an entire website, and you're going to see that this is a short video. I think it's probably going to be less than 10 minutes. So assignment, building an AI-powered website. So when I click into it, the first thing is the objective is to apply the skills learned in designing with Canva and building with Card, along with your startup project, to create a fully functional AI-powered website using LandingSite.ai. Okay, we're going to use a combination of LandingSite.ai or our own creativity and ChatGPT. Okay, so requirements, startup project recap, revisit your problem statement, solution, target audience, and customer persona you've developed for your startup this semester. Having that assignment, your ideation presentation assignment, handy during this is going to be very helpful. You're going to want to use that information or information like it for a different idea, right? Okay, so I'm moving ChatGPT into the view, which is super fun. So copywriting with ChatGPT. Use ChatGPT to generate the copy for your website. And when we say copy, again, we're gonna just mean like text, the script, the text blueprint. Okay, is our copy for this. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do this. I am a college entrepreneurship student. Help me write a copy for my startup, which aims to insert problem statement. My solution is insert solution, and my target audience is insert target audience. My customer's persona is blank, and please give me a full description of the business. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this in here, and I'm just going to, off the top of my head, insert a problem statement. But you guys want to use the ones that you used from before, a good one. So I'm going to go ahead and say, which aims to help increase people's consistency with gym habits. Okay, my solution is an AI powered mobile app. Okay, and my target audience is those struggling to maintain a consistent routine. Okay. And my customer persona is, this is where you'd add all that information. My customer of like an individual, my customer persona is a 25-year-old working professional in an urban environment with access to gym memberships. Okay. Please give me a full description of the business. Okay. Great. And now let's see what happens. Now, what you could also consider, and for sake of time, I'm only adding that information, but you might add all of the information that you've had. In fact, you can, by doing this, just upload that ideation presentation. You can upload it as a file. You can also select the most pertinent text and give it here as well. Okay. Now, and it gives me this great stuff about challenges. It gives tons of information. Okay. Now, what are we ultimately? Ooh, it's still going. What are we ultimately going to do with this? We are going to, let's do this. We're going to take information. We're going to have ChatGPT help us create a prompt for another AI software. So ChatGPT is excellent with text, and LandingSite.ai is excellent with creating websites. So we're going to use this powerful AI tool that is great with generating text to optimize a prompt for another AI tool, which is going to give us a website. Okay, so how we're going to do that is first I'll give you kind of where we're going to go with it. So let me put a pin in this, where we're at. Okay, we've only done the one prompt for ChatGPT to give us that. Now, if I go and I click LandingSites.ai, and I click into it, Build your dream website in minutes with our AI-powered platform. And I click build a free website. Notice all that it asks for is business name and description. Okay, so let's go. I'll give it this name, Fitbet Challenges. And then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna say this. I am going to use this as a prompt for landing site.ai to generate a website for me. Please optimize the text to be used as a prompt for landing site .ai. Okay? I'm going to use this as a prompt for landing site.ai to generate a website for me. Please optimize the text to be used as a prompt for landing site.ai. Okay. Create an engaging landing page for Fitbet Challenges, an AI-powered mobile app designed to help people stay consistent with their gym habits. The target audience is 25 to 35-year-old working professionals in urban environments who have gym memberships but struggle to maintain a regular workout routine. The design should be sleek, motivational, and easy to navigate with clear calls to action. You can, of course, change any of this as you'd like. This is, again, 3 kind of tenets of this, or landing site AI's capabilities, ChatGPT's capabilities, and your creative capabilities, okay? So I will go ahead and copy this. Copy and paste. Okay, create your website. Now it could say choose a template. Yeah, I'll go ahead. I'll choose one of these templates. Maybe I'll do Thrive. Let's do Thrive. Start. Our AI will generate text and images that will best fit your website based on your information. Now, sometimes it will ask for more information if you didn't give enough information. On this screen, I've had to ask for information, a couple more questions sometimes. But if you provided really good information with the first prompt, it should have no issue. Okay. So we'll give it a second. And now imagine, in the past. Now, also, real quick, I must say this, actually. Well, first of all, imagine the past is taking spending weeks and months to do what it's doing now in minutes, right? The weeks and months to do what it's doing in minutes is wild. But then secondly, we ought to think of what we're about to receive. Rather than a final website, we ought to think of it as a optimized template. A template that is a really good starting place for us, but not necessarily the final website. So just how with Card and with Canva, we were looking at all those templates, we ought to not necessarily think of these AI-generated websites as completed final websites. Even though they technically could be, we ought to more think of them as templates, because then we can still edit them further, right? So in other words, it's kind of like the optimized approach to finding templates is by giving kind of AI-generated templates. Better to think of them as templates than final sites. So in a second, this will load. This is actually making the video a little bit longer, which is okay. But I tell you what, this normally I feel like this is a little bit quicker. I don't know if my internet is a little bit slow at the moment or what, but in a moment we should have this. I'm tempted to log in now, so during this screen, but I don't want to leave this screen. So let's see. Oh, yeah. So yeah, it's hard at work. Normally this takes I would say less than a minute, and I think we're at over a minute right now. So sorry about that. I'll close these just to see if that helps. Oh, well, I doubt it, but maybe. All right, here we go, getting close. Let's go. Okay. And after we get this, I will show you guys what it is that we need to do just for the final submission for this assignment. It's pretty simple. It's just going to require logging in or create an account if you haven't, and then copying and pasting the link, which not just any link, we got to get the right one. So first of all, let's look at what we have. Bet on yourself, maximize your motivation. All that text came from what it is that I gave to them. Bet on yourself, maximize your motivation. Okay, so this is a great example. Him in a suit is probably not the perfect image, right? So that's where I might change that. These are all great. 2025 start, all of those are great. That's a good one, although maybe a little bit different because it's like not necessarily a medical setting, and that guy seems to be wearing scrubs. So but tons of good stuff here, right? And all of this stuff is ultimately is functional as well if we published it. Okay, so let me log in really quick. Hopefully this is really simple. Okay, nice. Okay, right back to here. Okay, my website's home. Okay, and then preview website, and there we are. Now we will copy and paste this and submit it in our submission. I know I did that really quick. I'll go back and do it twice. So I go back to here and assignment, building an AI-powered website, start assignment, and I will submit it right here. Okay. I'm going to remove this copy and paste your discussion with ChatGPT in the text box. We can leave that out. There's no worry about doing that. We just put the submission here. Okay. And then landing site to AI right there. That's it. I'll go back to here. This is how I got to that. I clicked preview website. Okay. And now we have this. So very good. Okay. And I submit that. And we're all good. And like I mentioned, I will remove this copy and paste your discussion with ChatGPT in the text box. I'll just believe that everyone had a good conversation with ChatGPT. And if you have any questions at all, please, as always, feel free to reach out. I am very happy to help. And I love talking about how ChatGPT and other softwares like it can be used for entrepreneurial purposes and to like a co-founder, maybe we don't if Steve Jobs had, the AI, you might not have needed Steve Wozniak, right? And if you don't have your own Steve Wozniak, the AI can be it just for you, your tech co-founder, right? And in thinking of these tools, AI tools and website builders as empowerment tools, these empower entrepreneurs to be able to do things that entrepreneurs used to not really be able to do. Okay, so really, really cool, great stuff. Yeah, and like I said, any questions at all, feel free to reach out. But yeah, have a great week, and wings up, go Eagles.